Hello children, welcome to channel Sube. Children, today I am going to discuss question number 42 from the MCQ part of 2022-23 Physics New Syllabus paper. During a thermodynamic process from A to B, variation of mean kinetic energy capital E of a given mass of an ideal gas with volume V is shown in the figure. The corresponding variation of pressure P with volume V of the gas is best represented by, there are 5 graphs given. So let us try this question, children. So to solve this problem, let us first of all take this given graph here down. So what is this capital E? So they say that is the mean kinetic energy. Mean kinetic energy. So the first thing we can see in this graph is that the gradient is constant everywhere. Gradient at A is equal to gradient at B, and everywhere the gradient is constant. So it is a linear graph like this. Cross this 0, 0 point. Therefore we can begin from that thing. What we write, gradient is equal to a constant. Gradient is equal to constant. So how to find out the gradient? Y divided by x. This y, this one is x. So y axis divided by x is the gradient, so it is constant. Because the gradient is this angle. So here and everywhere the angle is constant. That is why we take like that. So gradient is constant. So what is y? Y is kinetic energy, mean kinetic energy, this one. So x is this volume. X is volume. So the ratio is constant. So what is E? The mean kinetic energy, you should remember the equation, 3 divided by 2 times K. K is the Boltzmann constant, times the temperature, absolute temperature T. So we can substitute it here. 3 divided by 2 times K T, then divided by V must be constant. So here the T, let us see the answers. They have taken pressure and volume everywhere. So we need to insert pressure and volume to this equation. We don't want this temperature, so therefore we have to remove it, and instead of that we have to insert pressure. The volume is already there. So let us use another equation. Therefore PV equals nRT we can use. Let us isolate T here. PV divided by nR is equal to temperature, absolute temperature. So let us substitute it here. 3 divided by 2 K divided by V. Instead of T, this part, this term we take here, PV divided by nR. So all these things must be constant. Then we cancel. The remaining term is K, P, this we cancel, divided by N, R must be equal to a constant. So already these things are constant, we know. because this K is the Boltzmann constant, that is a constant. The number of mole is also constant because the mass is constant. So N is constant. So R is, however, that also constant. So all these quantities are constant. So to be constant, the left side, because the right side is constant, the left side must be constant altogether. So this P must be constant, otherwise how can all these things equal to constant? So P must be constant. Therefore P must be constant. So from these graphs we have to choose where the P is constant. So here the pressure is constant, even though the volume changes, the pressure is constant. So this one is the answer, therefore. So let us check the answer sheet. 42, the first one is correct. Right, first one is the answer for this question. Children, I think you can understand this. It is not difficult, but you have to start from the correct place. So I started from this gradient. So let us try some other target questions. Children, I made a target question for you. Here is the target question number 1. So try to solve it on your own without looking at my answer. Honestly, try to do it. Pause the video now. Pause the video and start. So as you have paused the video, now I am going to start. So what they ask is, at this point the absorbed heat during this point. So when the gas is expanded, the volume is increased. So in this during this process, what is the heat absorbed? That is what they ask. So in thermodynamics we know the heat absorbed equals to delta U internal energy plus delta W the work done. So this kinetic energy is the internal energy. It represents internal energy. So we can take that value, kinetic energy is from here to here increased 400 to 1200 kilojoule. So the delta U is therefore the difference 1200 minus 400, because it is kilojoule, so we have to multiply it by 10 power 3 to convert it to joule. So times then plus delta W. What is delta W? Delta W is work done. So you know there is a equation P equals delta W equals P delta V. So P delta V is the area of this second graph, because P is taken to the y-axis and V is here. So this length is the delta V, this constant value is the P. So let us find that P is 2 times 10 power 5, don't forget to take that, 2 times 10 power 5. What is delta V? Delta V is 1, 2, otherwise 3 minus 1, 2 cubic meter, then we have to multiply it by 2. So the answer is 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 10 power 5 joule. So that is the that we can write as 400 times 10 power 3, because there is a 10 power 3 already here. Therefore, to go with that, we have to convert it like this, 400 times 10 power 3 joule. So let us substitute it here, then plus 400 times 10 power 3, 10 power 3. So now we have to simplify this. Then here we get 800. So we can write kilojoule because the answers are in kilojoule. Therefore, without this 10 power 3, we can write kilojoule plus 400 kilojoule. Instead of this 10 power 3, we write kilo. So altogether 1200 kilojoule is the total heat absorbed, delta Q. So here is the answer. This one is the answer, the fifth one. I think you can understand this. We use this first equation in thermodynamics, and also this equation we used. You should remember these two equations to solve this problem. So let us try now another target question. Children, I prepared another target question for you. Here is the target question number 2. So start on your own, honestly. Don't look at my answer. So now pause the video and start. Children, as since you have paused the video, now I am going to start. So in this question, they have taken 100 mole. So N is 100 mole. So kinetic, what they ask, what would be the temperature at point A? Point A is this one. So here the temperature is what we have to find out. So this data we can use. So we know volume 1 cubic meter. Kinetic energy is 415 kilojoule, therefore times 10 power 3 joule. So what we need is temperature. So we can use that equation, E equals 3 divided by 2 Boltzmann constant times T. What is the Boltzmann constant? That is R gas constant, R divided by Avogadro's number times T. So this one is the kinetic energy, mean kinetic energy of one atom or one molecule. If you don't divide by this Avogadro number, what we get? The kinetic energy of 1 mole. If we eliminate this, neglect this Na Avogadro number, only R and T, then what is this? Mean kinetic energy of 1 mole. So what we need is, we have 100 mole. So we have to multiply this by 100 times 100. We have taken 100 mole. So this kinetic energy is the total kinetic energy, that means of 100 mole. Of 100 mole, the total kinetic energy is this one. So it is equal to 415 here. 415, what is this? Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy for this 100 mole. So we can substitute it here. 415, it is in kilojoule, therefore we have to multiply it by 10 power 3. 3 divided by 2 R. R is given 8.3 times T times 100. So if we multiply this 8.3 first by 100, then we get 830. Then we can cancel this 415 2 times to 830. So this 2 again cancel by this one. So 10 power 5 equals 3 times T. No, 10, not 10 power 5 here. Here it should be 10 power 3. 10 power 3. Then absolute temperature is 1000 divided by 3, that is 333 Kelvin. So the answer is this one, third one. So children, I altered the question again so that it will be the target question number 3. So here it is. Now you have to try it on your own without looking at my answer. Honestly, try to do it. Pause the video first. Children, since you have paused the video, now I am going to start. First of all, we have to find out the temperature at point A, as previously we did. So we use E equals 3 divided by 2 times R divided by Avogadro's number. But we don't have to use Avogadro's number because we are writing this equation for 1 mole. This one is for 1 mole without Avogadro's number. Then we get the equation for 1 mole kinetic energy, mean kinetic energy. So since we have 100 moles, we have to multiply it by 100. So this one is the total mean kinetic energy of 100 mole. So we can substitute values. Temperature we don't know. The same calculation as in the previous question. So so we now substitute this 415 because what they ask is the pressure of the gas at A. 415 10 power 3 because it is in kilojoule. So you know, if we solve this problem, if we solve this statement, we get 1000 divided by 3 in Kelvin. So now we know temperature, we know, then volume we know 1 cubic meter. Here 1 cubic meter regarding this point A. Then volume we know, then we know number of mole, 100 mole. What we need is pressure. So I think if we use the PV equals nRT, we can get the answer. Pressure we don't know, times volume 1, number of mole 100, R is 8.3, T is 1000 divided by 3. So we get altogether here 10 power 2, 10 power 3. P p, only p here at left side, then 10 power 5. No, let us take this 10 power 2 separately and let us write this 10 power 3 separately. 10 power 3 this one. Then 8.3 divided by 3, that is only we have to do 8 divided by 3 is 2 point, then 6 2 23 7 3 times 7 is 21, so 23 here, then times this 10 power 2, let us write like this one. Then we can, because we need in kilojoule, therefore we don't change this 10 power 3, 270 times, we change the place of the decimal point according to this 10 power 2, then this 10 power 3 we write as it is. So this is Pascal, in Pascal, this is in Pascal. So kilopascal, the answers are written in kilopascal, so therefore we have to remove this 10 power 3, just 270 kilopascal is the answer. So the answer is 1, first one. So children, I think you can understand, as we have already done this first portion, first part in the previous question up to this level. Here we have to do additionally only this thing from here. So it is not a difficult one if we came gradually, step by step, from this first one, second one, and up to this third one. So children, it is time to wind up the video now, because I have done the original question and the target question number 1, target question 2, target question 3, altogether 3 target questions with the original question. So I think you are happy, so you know what you have to do. If you are happy, you have to make me happy too by subscribing my channel. Subscribing only you is not enough, children, because I have got only 670 subscriptions by now, so I have to go to 1000. For this 9 months I had been uploading videos daily, but still I haven't come to the target. So this one is the target, then only they will pay me some little money. So therefore please help me to increase my subscription count by asking your father, mother, grandfather, grandmother and brother, sister, all your friends to subscribe my channel, so that they collect some subscriptions for my channel and help me to reach this target. Then only I get some payments, otherwise still I have not earned a coin. So therefore please help me that way to increase my subscription count, and also share my link among your friends and ask them to collect subscriptions for my channel, and also press the thumb up icon and like this video, then only this will be pushed forward by the YouTube, that is the system. So children, do those things, do those helps for me as a favor. So now let's wind up. See you tomorrow in the evening at 6 o'clock. Goodbye, good luck.